Tokyo doesn't slow down when the day ends. It just trades one kind of noise for another. Different shift, same heartbeat. Vince said they'd be back before opening. I hope they're okay. I'm here. Sorry, am I late? Not at all. You made it right on time. See? Aw, they made up. Oh, before I forget, hello everyone! I'm your host, Jasurium, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Coffee Talk Tokyo. In the last episode, last episode, quite a bit has happened. Ash was kinda kicked out of the house by Erika and Emmy. Not in the way you think, but he was kicked out just to have some fun. Kenji tried to help with June's condition. June turned out to be a dragon, and well, yeah, that happened. But the nice thing is, Erika is no longer struggling in school. Her friend is her friend again. And not just her being, well, not so much a friend, but details. Anyways, in this episode, I don't know if this will probably be the end of Coffee Talk Tokyo, but much like the previous two entries prior, that being the original Coffee Talk and Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly, there's more to it than meets the eye, but we will get to that when we get to that. For now, though, let's just enjoy the now. I knew your boss would be chill. Can I make you two something? Maybe in a bit. I'm still riding on residual adrenaline. And a vending machine coffee. Buying canned coffee when you work in a cafe? Really? Well, the train here was a sauna, but my throat's sandpaper, so I'll take a Hado Yuzumitsu. Okay, let's see. Alright, tea, lemon, and honey. And it has to specifically be hot. Alright, tea, lemon, and honey. Here's your Hato Yuzumitsu. That's just what I needed. My voice was so thrashed. Did you have a good time at June's concert? We did. I still can't believe it. Zip, the venue, has a great vibe. It's big, but not too big, you know? Just right. Yeah. It also helped that we stayed in the very back. And I wore earplugs. And Blue made sure I had enough water. Not to mention Makoto acting like he was your security detail. I thought I'd last maybe 2 songs tops, but I stayed the whole set. Mission accomplished. Your first full concert. And a June concert to boot. Even if it's the last live I ever go to, I'm glad I got to go to one of his shows. It definitely won't be your last. Not on my watch. How was June? Was he holding up okay? Oh, he was incredible. I mean, it's my first time seeing him, so maybe I'm biased, but still. What did you think, Blue? It was great. He seemed reinvigorated. Still a little guarded, but he had a spark again. I'm glad to hear that. Whatever it was, I'm glad I got to be there. I don't think I would have made it through without you and Makoto. Thank you. Don't mention it. Speaking of, where is Makoto? I lost him in the crowd when we left the venue. Right on cue. Who's ready for an encore? Huh? Good evening, everyone. Great to see you, June. Welcome in, June. Hi. When June's set ended, I made a beeline for the green room. Figured he might want somewhere a little quieter to land. Bold as ever, Makoto. I'm grateful you did. There were some amateur journalists lingering by the exits. Paparazzi! They were sniffing for a story, or at least content. So I went full security detail on them, and I gave them my Makoto Flash! It seemed to be quite effective. It certainly is. Can I get any drinks started? I'm good for now. June? Yes, please. I need to come down after my set, so a plain hot tea would be perfect. Alright, so just hot tea. Shouldn't be too hard. There you are, one hot tea. Wonderful, thank you. It's great to see you again, June. I mean, here and on stage. Yeah, your show was incredible. We were in the back, but we still felt every word. Thank you, that's good to hear. That set list was perfect. It was so great to finally hear Color of Darkness live. Yes, I think it played very well too. Do you think you'll keep it in the rotation for your upcoming shows? I've been thinking a lot about what comes next, and I have made a decision. I'm not going to disappear or run away, but I'm going to step back. I would like to spend some time with this trusted friend, who has been by my side since my busking days. Wow, it's even more beautiful up close. I saw it in a shop window in Ochanomizu, and saved up for months until I could buy it. It is a shard of my music's soul, and it deserves my attention. And then, when I am ready, I want to come back smaller, more personal. Music I love with people I trust. And reducing the pressure. Like smaller venues? That will be part of it. I've started working with someone to help me manage the apprehension I've been feeling on stage. I still love music, but I need to learn to love performing again. Perhaps do some collaborations.
Collabs? That's so exciting! Anyone you have in mind?
I am not at liberty to say, but yes, there is someone. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, whatever's next, I'll be cheering for you. Me too. June, hear me out. You, me, a limited run multimedia tour. I design the tech, you bring the jams. 2 words. Neo Bardcore. Jeez, Makoto, do you ever stop hustling? You know I'm on that grind 24/7. Think about it, June.
No, thank you.
Man, I need to wash down that rejection with a drink.
Can I make you something, Makoto-san?
Something bitter, like my tears. Wait, tears? It's a figure of speech. As bitter as they come, Yukio Oda. Max it out.
Alright, so something very, very bitter. Okay, I'm kind of drawing a blank on this. Be right back. Okay, so something as bitter as possible. Here you go. Will this do the trick?
Hooey! That's got a bite. Love it. Just what I needed to kick me back in the game. Thanks, Yukio Oda.
You're very welcome. Message from Kenji. Message from Kenji.
The old man? What'd he say?
Not that you have to share if you don't want to. I'm sure he would not mind. He is part of our community here. Jun-san, how did the show go tonight? No matter what, you should be proud. I'm out at my son's place thinking of you. Anything you want me to bring back next time we meet? Regards, Kenji.
Aww. The old man texts like he's writing a letter.
However it's written, it's a lovely sentiment. Indeed. I've come to very much cherish Kenji-san's friendship. We have been writing many letters to each other recently. If you will excuse me, may I reply to this one quickly? Of course, take your time. Kenji's... Oh my god. Hey, whoa, hey, slow down! Slow down! Oh, okay.
Whoa, you have the APM of a pro gamer.
Huh?
I think he's trying to say you type very fast.
Ah, I see.
If I may ask, Jun-san,
Yes?
how do you type?
It's a special Braille keyboard. It was difficult at first, but I have become quite good at it. Not unlike learning a new instrument.
Wow, I had no idea something like that existed. You know, that's exactly the kind of stuff I wish more people knew about.
How do you mean?
Like, how you use your phone. or how Makoto's glasses works, or my prosthetics. There's this whole world of tech and support that most people never even hear about. And if they don't know about it, they can't advocate for it either, you know? That's true. Something like Makoto's glasses. It could be adapted to help lots of people in lots of situations. They just don't know it exists. Ouch! I get it! I'm lacking a bit in the marketing department. You said it, not us. But it's hard, you know? You invent something cool, maybe even life-changing, but there's no real platform for it. No one cares unless it goes viral, and even then it's all like, wow, that's so inspiring. Then nothing happens. It's wild, isn't it? So much of this stuff could help so many people, but it just gets buried. I've been thinking, I want to start using my socials to talk about accessibility. Like, really talk about it. Right to repair, open source prosthetics, assistive tech. Not as a look at this cool invention thing, but as this should be a right thing. That sounds amazing. Not gonna lie, I would 100% watch that channel.
Then you must do it. Loudly, relentlessly. The world needs voices like yours, unapologetic and clear, to build not just awareness, but a bridge. Build it, and people will follow you across.
Wow, thanks, June. That really means a lot.
Of course. And speaking of voices that carry, Bluesun, when it comes to reaching people, you're already quite good at it.
Me? I mean, I run a fan page, sure, but...
Yes, an unofficial one, more popular than my official one. I've been following it, and I'm quite impressed. I imagine you may have some wisdom to share with Vin.
Oh, wow, Well, lately I've been thinking about music, and community, and what actually sticks with people. When you love something, like really love it, you want to share it. You want someone else to feel what you felt. But not just as a link or a like, more like helping someone get to their first concert? Well, yeah, actually. I used to post just for attention, but I think the fan page really blew up. When I started posting for connection, like the stuff we talk about then, the songs that hit us and why, it's those conversations that give meaning to the music.
Well said. That is how a voice matures, not by getting louder, but by learning how to listen. That's something I have been thinking about a lot lately as well.
Sorry, that's my alarm. Dang, that's right. I still have to do my shift tonight. Can you believe it's Obon tomorrow and I'm stuck with a graveyard shift? Graveyard shift? Really? Oof, no pun intended. Too late, you're cursed. Maybe you should sprinkle some salt around the register when you get in. The Haunting of Kazukumart Company. Stop. Yukio Oda, could I get a pick-me-up before I go?
Of course, what would you like?
I'm still in kind of a ginger mood, but would it be weird to have that in a coffee?
Not at all. We call that Ajahi Tubrik. Strong coffee boiled with ginger.
That sounds perfect. One Juhei Tubruk? Let's see here. Do I have that in my brew pad? Let's see. Yes, I do! 2 coffees and ginger. Alright. And here you go. 1 Jahe Tubruk. Jahe Tubruk? Oh, wow. That's amazing. The coffee, the spice, it's like everything I want in a drink. I'm very glad you like it. I can't believe I've never even heard about it. It's an Indonesian drink. I get the impression that it hasn't quite spread beyond there. Well, it should. I'm totally gonna post about this. No haunted late shift can stop me now. Blueson, I must say, the fan page is so polished. I assumed that was your job. I wish. Actually, this may be completely off base, but would it be okay to run an idea by you? I don't even know if this is the right time. If it's on your mind, then it is the right time. You have my undivided attention. Okay. Here goes then. Your official account could be just as good if you let me run it. That is an intriguing thought. Tell me, how do you imagine it working? Well, I do what I already do for the fan page. Curating, posting, engaging with people. Only this time, it would be official. Right now, your account barely posts. And when it does, it's just concert dates. People want to feel connected to you, not just your schedule. Interesting point. I must admit, I have neither the time nor the understanding for such things. And that's okay. Your focus should be the music. That's what only you can do. But the rest, building connection, a community, that's what I'm good at. And I'd love to work on that for you. I see. You said you wanted to come back smaller, with people you trust. Well, I want to be one of those people. Let me help take some pressure off. I want to be your social media manager. Officially. I used to believe my music alone would speak for me, but the world moves differently now, and sharing authentically, intentionally, takes skills I lack. It never occurred to me to ask for help with that, but now that you've said it, it feels obvious. I would be honored to have you on my team. And if you are serious about this, I am, then it should be done properly. Full-time, salaried. We can work out the details after Oban. But I can promise well above company wages. Wait, seriously? If you are serious, I am serious. Then, yes, absolutely yes. Then it is decided. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I know you won't. May I add you on Tomodachi? You're on Tomodachi? Under a pseudonym, I will add you. Ryuhei Ukawa? That is me. Added. Wow, it feels like a dream. No dream. This is your doing. Blue, that's so great. And hey, it's perfect timing. Oh, right. Huh? I'm moving out. Yeah, we talked about it today. I was a little worried about affording solo rent, but this new job changes everything. It eases my mind to hear that. Will you be staying nearby, Makoto? Of course! This is a happening hood. Natsuki and I found a great spot. It's a little smaller, but it totally fits our vibe. Feels like the right move for everyone. That certainly sounds like a lot of change for both of you. Talking with Kenji helped me see things clearer. I can't keep putting things off forever, right? Whatever comes next, I want to face it head on. Then may this next chapter bring you both clarity and joy in carving a space that is truly your own. It is getting late. I had planned to go straight home after the show, but I'm glad I came here. I'll walk you to the train, June. My duties as personal security aren't over yet. Is that your new side hustle? Oh, maybe. I was kidding. Ha, yeah, me too. Take care, both of you. Good night, everyone. Night, all. I should head out too. But I guess this is my last shift ever, isn't it? It still hasn't sunk in. No more graveyard shifts for you. Right, and that's not even the best part. The best part is, I get to stay in my apartment. That's huge. No more panic every month wondering if I'll make rent. Just music, sleep, a little stability, finally. That's really nice to hear, Blue. You've been grinding non-stop for so long. Yeah. And if things actually get steady, maybe I can start thinking about what comes next. Like how I want my place to feel. Last month, I wandered through Itori, that furniture place in Shinjuku, just to look, even though I couldn't afford anything. But there was this sofa, soft, wide enough to curl up on, perfect for setting up my laptop, or just stretching out with headphones on. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Do you think it's still there? You should go find out. Maybe I will. It's like, for the first time in forever. You know what? No, I'm not going... You know what? No, I'm not going to sing it. Last thing I'd want is for Disney to come after me. I can exhale without flinching. You deserve it. All of it. Thanks. I think... No, I know I'm gonna do great. You are, seriously. I know it hasn't always been easy, but you've earned every part of this. Well, once Makoto's moved out, and I've done a deep clean, maybe you could come by sometime. Oh. Alright, hang on a moment, I'll be right back. Gotta take care of a couple things. Alright, I'm back. Had to relieve myself and had to plug in the phone because it was getting a little bit low on battery. But let's move on. Only if you want to, I mean. I don't want to make things weird. Yeah? Yeah, it's weird. No, I mean... Yeah, I'd like that. Okay, good. I don't want to make things weird. Oops, I already said that, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
It's not weird, I promise. I'm really looking forward to hanging out again. Me too. Alright, I really do have to go though.
Good luck, Blue.
Thanks. Next time you see me, I'll be working for June. I'm working for June. I still can't believe it. You earned it. Good night, both of you.
See you soon.
Phew. I really shouldn't have had that canned coffee. I feel kind of ill.
Can I make you something to settle your stomach?
Maybe. I saw this warm milk drink on the menu. SMP? SPBJ?
Do you mean the STMJ?
I think so. Yeah, I'll try an STMJ. Alright, trying to remember what it was made of. Let's see.
Do I have that recipe in the... No, I do not. Nope, that's not it. Let's see here. Let's see. Tea. Ginger honey. No, that's not it either. Ah! It's bothering me. Wait. Ah, here we go. Alright. Soy milk. No. Ginger and honey. That was it. It was milk, ginger, and honey. Why was I blanking so hard on that? I've made this several times in the previous two entries. Why was I having such a brain fart moment now? Here's the STMJ.
That's really excellent. I feel better already. Thanks, Yukio Oda.
I'm glad you like it.
You know, it hit me just now. No matter what he does next, that version of June, the one we saw tonight at the concert, only existed in this exact moment of his life. And now it's gone. A send-off for who he's been and a step forward who he's becoming. Yeah. It's weird. We record everything now, but concerts still feel different.
Because you were there?
Yeah. It's not just about hearing the songs live. It's all the stuff around it. The waiting, the nerves, who you went with, how you felt.
The moment makes the music. Live or recorded.
Exactly. It's what's going on in your life when you hear it. Like Color of Darkness, right? The first time I heard it, I was still in recovery. And then listening to it tonight, it really made me appreciate how far I've come.
You have come very far.
And June too. He sang it a bit differently tonight. Compared to the album recording, it felt a little more hopeful. Like he finally really believed the lyrics.
Even when the music stays the same, you change, your world changes.
Yeah. It's all temporary, but that's what makes it beautiful.
Absolutely. looks like it's just us tonight.
Spoke too soon. Wait, is that a cat?
Wait, something about that cat looks familiar. It seems so.
Wow, bold little guy. Whoa.
I knew there was something familiar!
Phew. No way! Sorry if I startled you. Easier to slip around unnoticed this way. Oh no, that's fine. Sorry, Wow. You're Rachel, right? That's me. You've heard of me. Heard of you? I've had your most recent EP on rotation all month. Hang on, I'll put it on. Oh wow, I'm flattered. The acoustics in here are great. I have some of your Nekoshell vinyls upstairs too. Whoa, really? Now that's obscure. Dreamwave District is one of my favorite Getting in the Zone albums. Oh, and Nights in Parallax. Wait, sorry, I didn't even introduce myself properly yet. I'm Vin, and this is Yukio Oda.
Good to meet you. Welcome to our cafe.
Nice to meet you both. My manager recommended this cafe to me.
Ah, you must mean Hendry-san.
That's right. You met him?
He stopped in a couple of times, yes. He just returned home to Seattle, right?
Yeah, we're like ships passing in the night. But I had to hop over here in a hurry. Sort of a sudden business trip.
Well then, please let me make you a drink on the house.
That's so kind, thank you.
What would you like?
Do you have milk?
We only have soy milk, if that would be alright.
Oh, yeah. A warm soy milk, maybe with some spice to it.
Alright. Soy milk with spice. Alright, what's something... Let's see... Now, hang on a sec. I don't know if this is right. One moment. Okay, I was a little bit off. One warm milk with a kick.
Thank you.
Phew! Is it okay?
It's fantastic. I feel awake, but relaxed.
That's good to hear.
So, are you playing any shows while you're here? Nah, just here to see some... I mainly came to see June. At Zip? I was there too. You were? It was so great. So great. The energy, the pacing. Oh, and he played... What's that song? The one on the Midnight River Lights album. Color of Darkness? Yes, so good. So good. It's too bad you just missed him. June, actually. He stopped by to unwind after the show. Aw, man. I shouldn't have gone for that power nap after the show. My manager mentioned this was one of June's favorite spots.
We're happy to be one of his quiet corners.
Can I ask, is June the reason you're here? Like the business trip part?
Then, we don't ask what isn't offered.
Right. Sorry. I let my fandom get the better of me. It's okay. All I can say is, I'm here to listen, meet, and learn. If there's news, it'll come from the right place at the right time. Got it. Sorry again for prying.
What you share stays in the room.
Appreciate it. No harm done. You know, you've got the same vibe as our barista back in Seattle.
Oh.
Calm, cozy, kinda timeless. Even the cafe itself feels familiar somehow.
Is that so?
I can't imagine there's anywhere else quite like here. But sounds like you've got a good one back home too. We do. I'll have to stop by when I'm back. It's been a minute. Actually, sometimes I send them advanced copies of my new stuff. Maybe I could send some to you all here too. Then you can be some of the first to hear what I'm tinkering with. Whoa, advanced copies? For real? Of course. We do market research on socials and all that. But I still like to hear impressions direct from the fans. That's... weed.
We would be very much obliged.
Awesome! Consider it done. Yeah! Phew! Jet lag's hitting me. I got an early morning. I should slip out. Not enough sleep is dangerous for cats, you know? At least, that's what Dad always says.
Sounds like good advice.
Thanks for the drink. And the warm welcome.
Of course. Thanks for stopping by. Get back safely.
Thanks. Have a good night, Vin. Yukio Oda. Sleep well. Keeping a low profile tonight, so... back to cat mode I go. That really just happened, right? We just met Rachel? Like, the Rachel? This is becoming a real celebrity hangout.
No matter who you are to other people, everyone needs a quiet place to feel like themselves.
Yeah. Okay, I'm officially overwhelmed. And exhausted.
Seems like it's time to call it a night.
Wow. This morning feels like a week ago.
The good kind of long day, I hope.
The best kind. I'm exhausted, but I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I'm glad. Go get some rest. You've earned it.
Good night, Yukio Oda. Thanks for everything today. And always...
Good night, Vin. Moments like this don't last, but they don't vanish either. They settle into us like grooves on a record, each one shaping the song that comes next. And here we are, the final day. But don't think this is the final episode. We still have a couple things to do, like making the extra drinks and getting the other endings, but we will do those in due time. For now, though, let's focus on the now. And with it, we have our final news of the day. Saturday, August 15th, 2026. A night to remember. Obon celebrations in full swing across the nation. In other news, Tokyo's up-and-coming areas, blah, 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 blah. Okay, start the day. Blue Nights.
Hey, Yukio Oda. What is it you're humming? Is it one of your daring arrangements? Or a song I actually don't know?
I will gloss over the daring arrangement remark. It's a song you wouldn't know yet.
I wouldn't know yet? That's intriguing. Fine, keep your secrets.
Anyhow, have you been up to something fun today?
Oh, you noticed?
That you were out? Don't worry about it. I didn't need anything in particular.
It's not that, it's... Well, actually...
Yes?
The reason I was out is... I met up with Blue before her last shift tonight. To celebrate.
Ah, phew. You were being so cagey, I was almost getting concerned.
And we kissed.
Huh? What?
So anyway, that's it. No big deal.
I mean, that is a pretty big deal. But if you don't want to talk about it...
I do. But I don't really know what to say. Except, I'm just so happy. It really felt like the start of something, you know, not a casual thing. Something proper.
Yes, I don't think Blue could do casual if her life depended on it. And you don't strike me as a serial dater either.
Who knows how I was when I was younger. But, you know what? Right now, I don't even care. I'm pretty sure none of the memories I've lost can even come close to the ones I made tonight. Come to think of it, pretty sure they wouldn't come close to any of the memories I've made over the past few weeks.
I'm truly happy for you, Vin.
Thanks, Yukio Oda. I'm happy for me too. Which is a pretty new feeling.
And exceedingly well deserved. So then, what can I make you to celebrate? I'd say the occasion calls for something extravagant.
Extravagant sounds good tonight. Let's see. Could you make me something that takes me on a journey?
Oh, that's an interesting brief. What kind of journey do you have in mind?
Maybe, something that reminds me of trees of the winter.
I can think of a drink. It has matcha, fruit, and ice cream. How does it sound?
Like a forest in the snow. Love it.
Let's see. Forest in the snow. Forest in the snow. Ah, snow forest. Alright. So it has to be cold. It has to be specifically green tea, a little bit of lychee, some ice cream, and voila! Here you go, a snow forest for you as advertised.
Oh wow, it looks so pretty.
Like a proper little forest with the green and the white.
I've never been to Hokkaido, but I imagine that's what the forests there are like. And it's really, really good. Could almost become my new favorite, honestly. Especially if I decide to cut back on coffee.
You can make your Vinny's coffee more of an indulgence.
Yep, exactly right. Traveling through drinks. I wish I could do more of that.
I'm always happy to assist.
Just the people I wanted to see. Evening, Yukio Oda, Vin.
Welcome, Emi-san.
Good evening, Emi-san.
What a pretty yukata, Emi-san. It really suits you.
And what pretty lanterns. I love what you two have done with the place. Thank you. We really wanted to make it cozy for Oban. Well, you fully succeeded. This heat, though, I can't wait for September. You know, weather like this makes me regret the UK. Or almost regret it, I guess. The rainy days there are properly drab. So it actually rains a lot there? Not as much as people think. But it's not the water that falls from the sky. It's the water that stays in the air. It gets so damp that it seeps through your clothes, through your skin, until your very bones feel soaked. The only thing that saved me there was my raincoat. Wow, it sounds a lot like here, except not warm. That's right, same humidity, half of the temperature. Yikes. You should travel there someday, though. The landscapes are very pretty. And the beer is very cheap. Yeah. Maybe if I can find a way to fix the prosthetics, I might feel good enough to fly long distance. Aha! About that. There was something I wanted to share.
Oh?
Huh?
Do enlighten us, Emi. What have you to tell us?
But first, Yukio Oda, can this porch scientist have a drink?
Of course, Emi-san. What can I get you?
Something fresh and thirst-quenching would be great. Nothing like milk or honey, that's too heavy. A fresh, crisp, iced drink for a thirsty day.
Let's see. Iced and crisp. Alright, so I know it's iced. Kinda drawing a blank here. Give me 1 second. Eh, screw it. I'll make another Hayashiami. Why not? Let's see. Hojicha, ginger, and honey. Wait. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, she said something. Nothing like milk or honey, that's too heavy. Here you go, Emi-san. No, that's not what I... Shit! Oh, god damn it, I messed up. Go back! Go back! Yes, I want to restart the day! She said no, honey! Crap, how could I screw that up? Alright, where's the forest one? Where's the forest? Where's the forest? Run, forest, run! Okay, green tea, lychee, and float. Alright. Alright, green tea, lychee, and ice cream. Serve it! Fast forward! Yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see. You know what, let's go with iced yuzu tea. Where is... Hang on. Okay. 2 teas and lemon. Here you go, Emi-san. An iced tea base. Here for you. Ah, wonderful. Thank you, Yukio Oda. I feel better already. I'm always amazed how much the right drink can do for one's state of mind. Yes, that's a fortunate trait for people in my line of work. Yes, it is. This is the pick-me-up I needed to face the rest of the night. Is everything on track? Everything is on track and beyond. Ayami's mom confirmed, and she's definitely coming, which is big enough in itself. But I also have something else to share. A little thing. What's that? That should happen right about now. Right about now. Oh, come on, what the heck? Okay. My company, Mirai Labs, has taken a step today towards open source research. As part of the sale of our subsidiary Augment, the schematics that were not of interest to the buyer are being released publicly, and all patents waived. We have already partnered up with the University of Tokyo Medical School Hospital and are expecting labs around the world to follow suit. Sweet! Ah! Vin, scuttle over and kindly have a look.
this real? Feel free to check on your own phone. How? Emmy, is this your doing? Of course not. Oh no, of course not. Still, thank you. It was the right thing to do. How did you even manage it? Some important people owed me very big favors. I hope you won't get in trouble. For what? I didn't do anything. Oops, sorry, Yukio Oda. Look at your phone. They rescued a lot of patents from Augment's sale, and they made them open source.
Wow, that is impressive! So, not all patents have been waived, I assume, but a sizable number.
Mostly the ones that have to do with highly unique research. For example, most of Project Morpheus, including the patents for Vin's specific prosthetics. If I understand all this correctly, of course. I only heard of it a short while back, just like everyone else.
Of course.
Emmy, so that's why you wanted me to send you the exact make of the prosthetics. It won't solve everything, of course. I wish there were no patents attached to that kind of research at all. Maybe one day all of this can take place in public labs. Open source endeavors getting enough funding that private investments are made obsolete. But this is a step. It really is. I'm not even realizing yet. That hospital lab, they said they're gonna pick up the tech, right? And offer support to former patients. I didn't misunderstand it? You're absolutely correct, and hopefully more labs will follow. So that means I can get in touch with them and ask for help? You can indeed. I know it won't solve everything. Blue was right about that, but if I can get proper treatment, that should give me a lot more spoons to use. Up. That's the hope. And then we can all fly to rainy London together and show you around. Wow, that would be incredible.
Oh, hello!
Aha! If this isn't Ayami joining us. It's me, in the not-so-flesh. Ayami-chan? Wow, I can see you really well today. Can you? Yeah, first time I noticed the cool flower in your hair. Your style is spot on. Aw, shucks, thanks. That's pretty good news, right? It's got to be. Maybe my mom will be able to see me too. Is she gonna show up? She did agree to meet me, yes. She should be here soon. Is Fuku? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, how are you, pretty one? I'm okay. Great. Now, how are you really? Last time you ran out of here like an android possessed. This one looked scared you might come back in several pieces. Oh, that's okay. Yukio Oda, I know you're a worrywart. I just had pretty good news, so I'm feeling hopeful. Hopeful's good. I did think a lot about what you said, and I guess I'm starting to figure out that I may not be exactly like everyone else. But that doesn't have to be a weakness, because I have people around me who listen to me and support me, who take me as I am and value what I bring to the table. Yeah, it's good to have people like that. I guess you deserve that. But I think you do too. Your mom made a memorial account for you, and is coming all this way to meet a perfect stranger tonight to honor you. Plus, you won everyone over at the cafe here. In the end, they all pulled together for you. It takes someone special to achieve that. You know, lately, I've had random memories coming back to me of my last day. Just little pieces. It was a cold day. There was snow on the streets. I remember watching from my hospital window. The people coming and going like tiny ants. Thick coats, thick scarves, bracing against the wind, walking fast. So alive. And me, watching them, so tired. And thinking that I hadn't felt alive in years. There was snow on the streets too when I woke up from my accident. I don't remember much about it. I was pretty out of it from all the pain meds. I had tubes everywhere, braces I couldn't move most of my body, but I do remember opening my eyes and looking through the window, and wondering if I'd walk the streets ever again. I was so scared. Me too. But then, I saw this couple arguing. I remember a couple too. The girl was wearing this massive, pink, fluffy hat, and she kept trying to hold it against the wind, until she got super worked up and she let it go, and it flew onto the road. What the heck? You were at the ICU? I was. On the 5th floor? Yeah. Huh, wow. So then the guy ran after the hat. He didn't even think about it twice. I was like, oh no, this fool's gonna get hit by a car or something. But he just picked it up and ran back and put it onto her head. And he tied it up all nice, and then they just hugged. Although they'd been fighting a second ago. And it gave me that weird kind of hope. Me too. Even weirder, seeing how I wasn't gonna make it out of that room, that there was someone, somewhere, who would do the same for me. Yeah, that even if we were fighting and it was freezing and miserable, their priority would always be to keep me warm. And look at us now. Yeah, somehow we did find them. This is nuts though. Sounds like you were next door from me or something. I know, wow. Your soul returning just as mine was about to leave, huh? That's one heck of a way to put it. Thank you, pretty one. For what? I don't know if that's true or even possible or anything, but it kind of feels like you're the one who guided me here in the end to this place, where I always feel warm. I don't know if I have anything to do with that, but I'm glad you came here and that we got to meet. I'll miss you when you're gone, Ayami-chan. Don't go sappy on me now. And don't waste time thinking about me. You've got plenty of life to live. I know. But I'll carry you with me as I go on doing that. That's what friends are for, right? I guess so. I'm sorry, but my spoon drawer is about empty right now. I gotta go rest a bit. Good on you for listening to yourself. I'm trying. Thank you for everything, Ayami-chan. And thank you again, Emmy. Truly. Don't mention it. No, literally, don't. My lips are sealed. Secrets and mysteries. You know what? I don't even want to know. Good luck, Ayami-chan. Yeah. Good night, Vin.
Rest well, Vin.
So, are you ready for the big chat? Honestly, no. It's all pretty messed up when you think about it. I'm gonna talk to my mom from beyond the grave. That's like another level of weird. Plus, I don't even know if there's gonna be a convo. She might not be able to see me. You do look a bit more corporeal than last time. I'm not sure if this is Oban or something else changing. I don't feel any different though. Perhaps you could test this with a drink. Sure, I guess. Let's see if I can pick up a subtle scent. Yukio Oda, hit me up with something not too strong.
Alright, what's something that's not too strong? What's something that's not too... Alright. Let's see. Sec. Let's see here. Here you go, Ayame-chan. A lighter drink for you.
I can actually smell it. Not a lot, but that's pretty good. It sounds like whatever you've been doing, it's working. Whatever we've been doing, I guess. How did my mother sound when you spoke to her? She sounded sad, but, well, it's hard to tell from just a phone call, of course. But when I mentioned you, she seemed both grieving and somehow at peace. Is that unwelcome? No, actually, I'm pretty relieved she's not wallowing in despair or something. It has been a few months, hasn't it? Yeah. She must have reached some sort of acceptance. Quite probably your memorial Tamagotchi helped her get there. Yeah. Ayame-chan? What the heck are we doing bringing her here? Huh? Like, she's been processing this whole thing. And now I'm gonna disturb her peace. Ayame-chan? Every mother is different, but as far as I'm concerned, and you know, I don't like to let my mind wander there, but I would gladly feel a good deal of pain if it meant talking to my child again. Every mother's different, and so is every child. Ayame-chan? Phew.
Are you okay, Fuku-san?
Too old to run. Way too old to run. What did I miss? Where's Ayame's mom? She's not here yet. Okay, great. Excellent. Made it in time. I wasn't sure you'd come. Yeah, no kidding.
I wasn't sure either. But here I am. I told those old farts to get lost.
You did?
Do you mean at your job? My former job, I guess.
Wow. You actually did that?
Yeah. I sure hope Yuki hasn't changed her mind about the restaurant offer. Otherwise, I guess I'm moving in with you, Yukio Oda. Oh, the space.
I'm kidding. I'll find something. This old monkey has a few tricks up her sleeve. I doubt Yuki's changed her mind either way. I guess we'll find out. Phew, I'm still sweaty. And out of breath. Once I settle down in Tokyo, I'm getting a gym membership or something. The one across the road looks real nice. Ah, yes. I used to have a subscription to that one. It is lovely. A little on the pricey side, though. How much is pricey? If you want to go once a week, that will set you back 20,000 yen a month. How much now? No way! Yes, that's partly why I didn't stick with it. Aw, man. I'll just find a public gym or something. Like a 400 yen a pop sports center. That works too.
Can I offer you a drink to recover, Fukusan?
Nah, not right now. Ayami's mom's coming by anytime now, right? I'm just gonna do my thing and split. Yes, I was planning to do the same. Hey, you gonna leave me alone with her? It's not our conversation to have, Ayami. I guess. I'm stressed. Good evening.
Good evening and welcome.
Ah, Ida-san. Good evening. My name is Emi Sato Farley. We spoke on the phone. Indeed. Thank you for getting in touch. Misaki had many friends when she was still with us. But I do not see much of them now. It is a rare opportunity to reminisce with someone who knew her. And are you another friend of my daughter's? Ah, my apologies. Let me introduce you. This is Fukusan, and she is indeed a friend of a friend of Misaki's. Yeah, hello. It is a pleasure to meet you, Fukusan. Right back at ya. This is a well-appointed cafe. Thank you for the suggestion, Sato-san. Of course. I've been coming here since I was a young girl. It is a homely place. Indeed. What would you recommend I order? I suppose, given the time of night and the solemn occasion, perhaps a warm yuzu cha? Ah, yes, that would be very suitable. Excuse me, I would like my yuzu cha on a hojicha base and sweet, but not cloying, please.
Cloying? Cloying? Okay. Let's see, yuzu cha. Hot. On a hojicha base. Lemon and honey. Please, Ida-san, here's your yuzu cha.
Many thanks. This is a good drink. I see that this place is more than just an atmosphere.
Thank you for your kind words.
Nowadays, so many things hinge on appearances, but now as before, I still favor substance. Not the rant. Items well built, spaces well conceived, food well prepared. Those leave a lasting imprint and a lasting impression. The art of making well and living well. It may change forms across generations. Certainly my daughter viewed it differently from me. But she saw it as well as I do, in her own way. Integrity is what remains when all else is gone.
I do happen to agree.
Yes, I'm not surprised. This is a pleasant discovery. So, Sato-san, how would you like to conduct this? And Fuku-san, of course. Yes, on that topic, the reason I invited you here tonight, Ito-san, is somewhat unorthodox. Unorthodox? How so? I think it may be best to just show you. Fuku? Hey, you ready? No, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, buckle up. What is this young lady alright? A little more. Phew! It's done. If I may invite you to look to your left, Ito-san. To my... Misaki? Misaki, is that you? But... I thought you were... dead? What is going on? Ito-san... Why can't I touch my daughter? Ito-san... Misaki? Mom, stop it! It won't work! I'm a ghost. You're... Oh. But... how is that even possible? Ito-san, tonight is Obon. The veil between the living and the dead is thinner. The veil between the living and the dead? I see. But I would never have thought. Who are you two? We're friends of your daughter's, as is Yukio Oda. The rest isn't really important. What matters is Misaki wanted to talk to you. She may be a ghost, but she's still her, so... You wanted to talk to me? Yeah. Oh. That is good. I think we should go, Fuku. Yeah. My apologies for not preparing you better, Ito-san, but I am a mother as well. I know you couldn't have believed me. Misaki? I can't deny what I see with my own eyes, but a ghost? Is that what life after death is like? For me it is.
Well, Akiko, it's complicated. I mean, it all depends on one's personal belief of what happens to a soul when they move on. Some take the stairway to heaven, others go down the highway to hell. Some are kinda stuck in limbo with unfinished business. And some do believe in resurrection. Or, well, not necessarily resurrection, but reincarnation. That's what I was going for. Some people get reincarnated as either as either another person or animals or something of the like. I mean, there's just so many ways. Just saying.
For you? Ugh. I get bored of telling this stupid story. You don't have to if you don't want to. Don't I? I'll tell it anyway. I'm stuck between worlds, basically. And if I'm honest, I'm having a pretty good time. I get to crash all the parties, and there's no one to bust my chops. Except Fuku, I guess, but who cares? She's not my mom. No? Not laughing? Of course not. Laugh? Oh. I suppose it is a little funny. What the? Anyway, only problem is, I'm eventually gonna fade. And then I'll be stuck all alone forever. Which sounds pretty crap. So, here I am. Settling the old accounts, so I can finally pass. Settling the old accounts? I think I understand. Do you now? Oh boy. By the way, I changed my name. I picked Ayami. I didn't remember a thing when I first came back. But it's an improvement anyway. You picked one ugly-ass name. Ayami? That truly is a pretty name. And quite a moving choice. I wanted to name you this, you know? But then the neighbors had a little girl and called her Ayami, so... Mom! What the heck are you talking about? I meant about your name. Are you kidding me? Who even are you? I beg your pardon? Why are you being so nice? Where do you get off with your... I understand. Where are your Misaki? Stop being rude. You're Misaki. I'm ashamed of you. No criticizing my choices? Not even a little disappointment? Disappointment? Come on, Mom. It's so obvious. I can even say it for you. You're a ghost now? Of course that only happened to you. Trust you, Misaki, to even fail at dying? That is not at all. That did not even cross my mind. Misaki, or should I call you Ayami? No, that's too weird. Stick with Misaki, whatever. Misaki, I'm not disappointed in you. I'm only a little concerned. It sounds like your situation is... Your what now? No. You don't get to do this. You don't get to be all nice and motherly. Why? Why? Yes! Why, Mom? Why the frickin' Tamagotchi Memorial? Why do you still have Bubbly? Why did you even agree to come here just to talk about me? Why didn't you ever act like this before? I knew I had made mistakes, but I had perhaps underestimated them. I truly am sorry. I know saying that is not enough, and nothing I say may be enough, but would you still let me try? Not like I have anything better to do. Where to start? I suppose I came here for the same reason I made the memorial account. Living without you feels terribly lonely. Those first few weeks after you were gone, I spent my days sitting on the sofa with Bubbly. Neither of us was doing much. She wouldn't ask to go on walks anymore. I'm not sure how much time passed like that. But then your friend, Kana, she came to visit me. She brought me your favorite matcha mochi and the treats for Bubbly you always used to buy. And she showed me her Tamagotchi. You see, most days she writes a little remembrance about you. Just a tangible trace, I suppose, of what you two shared. And it occurred to me that I wanted to do the same. To remember you for who you were, and who you might have been, if I hadn't stood in your way. So then, if you hadn't stood in my way? Where's all this self-awareness coming from? Is that what this is? I suppose I have had a lot of time to think. I should have taken that time while you were still alive? Yes. Nonetheless, I truly am sorry. About many things, but about the violin in particular. I should have supported you in walking a path of your choosing, instead of forcing you to walk mine. Yeah, you really should have. Ugh. You're coming to this all like, I've reflected, I'm so sorry. And I almost feel like the bad guy. Why on earth would you say that? Dragging you out here, shouting at you, and making you grieve all over again. Misaki, that is not what this is. I've been praying for a chance like this, to see you again, to speak to you again. Tonight is a gift. Let me repeat this. I am so sorry. The past cannot be changed, but for what it's worth, I love you, and I have always loved you. Even after I hurt you? Hurt me? Come on, don't act like you don't know. That thing I said about Dad? That he was right to leave because he thought he'd married a brilliant pianist? But I was just a has-been with no talent and no love in her heart. You do remember. It did hurt me at the time, but now I feel sorry for that too. Your father and I, we should never have let our quarrels affect you. Ugh, Mom, stop it. That's not right. Sure, you have stuff you should be sorry for. And yeah, I'm still angry at you. It's not gonna vanish just like that. But just because I died, you shouldn't let yourself go to pieces. But you're friggin' Akiko Ito. Don't take responsibility for mistakes that weren't yours. Dad's never cared about either of us. Not really. That wasn't your fault. And you are a brilliant pianist. Even now, with one wrist that barely works, when you play, it still makes me cry. So I'm sorry too for saying that stuff. And I'm sorry that you weren't around when I died, because I pushed you away. Misaki, is that what you thought? I came to the hospital as soon as I heard. But with the snow, so many roads were closed, and by the time I arrived, you had lost consciousness. All I could do was hold your hand until you were gone. You were there? Yes, of course. There's nothing you could ever have said that would have pushed me away. Mom. Ugh. I wish you could hug me. Misaki? Misaki. I don't know if I'm imagining it, but I think I can feel you a little. I can feel you a lot.
Shut up! I'm not crying!
I missed you. I missed you so much, Michan. You haven't called me that in years. You seemed too grown for pet names. But you were not really, were you? You have never ceased being my child. Mommy. I can't believe I picked the name you almost picked for me. Yes. It seems we understand each other more than we ever knew. I could use Bubbly licking my face right now. I would have brought her if I had known. But Sato-san is right. If she had told me, I would not have believed her. Yeah. As regards Bubbly, in fact, because she's so good around sick people, as you know, I was wondering if I might bring her to the children's hospital from time to time. But it felt wrong to do so without your agreement. Of course you can! Let her adorable little face make everyone happy. Alright then, I will. Michan, I'm here. I cannot see you quite as well anymore. Yeah, I guess whatever Fuku did must be fading. This feels much too short, but I should not complain. I'm grateful we could talk at all. Yeah, me too. I love you, Michan. I love you, Mom.
Okay. Okay, I'm lying.
Your shape has disappeared completely, but I can still sense you here. Will you be able to pass after this? I think so.
Ayami-chan says she thinks so.
That's good. Thank you, Yukio Oda. And the two ladies who were here earlier. I'm glad that even beyond life, Misaki was able to make such good friends. Yukio Oda-san, what would Misaki like me to do? Should I stay a while longer? Nah. It's painful to be right next to her, knowing she can't sense me.
Misaki says you're free to go now, Ito-san.
I see. Then I suppose I should. I'm not quite sure, honestly, if this was all just a dream. But even if it was, I am thankful. It was a better dream than any I have had in months. Good night, Yukio Oda-san.
Good night, Ito-san. Please visit us again.
I just might. And Misaki, remember this. I will always be there for you, no matter what world you're in. Always. Mom.
Ayami-chan?
Sorry, I need a moment.
As do I.
It hurts.
Yes.
Such an elegant lady. Yes, she's extremely classy. I swear, my speech register went up 2 notches while she was around. And your speech register's pretty stuffy in the first place. You stuff it. Taking liberties, are we now, Emmy? You gotta be kidding me! Were you all just, like, literally waiting for my mom to walk out of here? I mean, yeah. Yes. Evidently. We were having shochu at the restaurant, and it was damn fine. We had to show off our snazzy outfits. Ah! Guess I've got the friends I deserve. That's quite the compliment. Of course you would say that with a straight face. Yuki's too nice for this world. She really is. She's giving you shelter for starters. The woman is a saint. You know, I'll earn my keep just fine. I can chat anyone into getting an amorous. Sure, so they can get you to stop talking. Taking the words right out of my mouth. It's really funny how you get rude when you're tipsy, Emmy. Think I like you even more this way. I'm an overworked mother. I need to let off steam once in a while. Ahem! So it's decided you're gonna stay here, Fuku? Yeah. I was overdue a change. Honestly, I'm pretty excited. But what I told you's still on the table, Ayami. I'm gonna come back for you every Oban. That way, if you want to come out here from time to time, you can. Okay. Phew. I'd like to visit again someday. If only to see Bubbly. And maybe my mom. And you guys. I do want to see you again. Not sure why, but here we are. So, how did it go with your mom? It was a lot. Don't you guys, want a drink or something? I'm good. Oh yeah, I could have one. I'd like one too, please.
What can I get you, ladies?
I don't know. I've made enough decisions for one day. Yuki, rev up those taste buds of yours. What should we have? You know what? I'm going to say Yukio Oda.
Aha! You want your new fruity favorite?
Exactly. Intriguing. 2 of Yuki's fruity favorites, then.
Ah, the Mango Melba.
Here you go, Yuki-san, Fuku-san.
Two Mango Melba, as ordered.
So, when you let yourself pick, you really are a dessert kind of gal, huh? I'm afraid so. This is delicious. How are you still so composed, Yuki? My brain sure feels fuzzy, and Emmy, well... Hey, I'm perfectly soba. Perfectly soba? Oops. Oh, wow. Yummy. Ugh, okay, fine. I'll drink a lot of water when I get home. But yes, Yuki, how are you so demure? I have a high tolerance. I was always the one guiding Hiromi home. She had no tolerance at all. Ah, very sweet. Puke? No, wait. You are tipsy. You just snickered. Did not. Did too. You never snicker. Hey! Behave, you lot! And everyone says I'm the brat. So tell us everything, Ayami. How did it go? Actually, it went well. As well as it could have. We managed to really talk, I guess. And I hadn't realized how much I needed to hear some of the things she said, so... Yeah. Nice. Yes, that's great. Very good. I guess the last question left is, am I going to be able to pass now? Well, that I should be able to tell you. It worked! Wait, really? It worked? It worked. Whatever connection you had with this world, it's been severed. We just need to get you back to the death door, and you'll be able to pass. Wow, that's...
Congratulations, Ayami-chan!
This is weird. I expected to feel different, like there'd be fireworks or something. Something big and important, but I just feel a little bit more at peace. Sometimes that's all it takes. This feeling of being right in the world. That's the feeling I've had since I married Ash. That's the feeling I had with Hiromi. That's the feeling I've had since I quit today.
That's the feeling I have working here.
Now that you mention it, I always get a little bit of it here. And I found it here for the first time after Hiromi passed.
I'm touched, Yuki-san.
Guess that makes sense. That death door doesn't seem very scary anymore. Woohoo! Girls trip to the death door! Wow, curb your enthusiasm. I'll have to pass on that one. I'm truly sorry. I would have loved to say goodbye to you there, Ayami. But we're traveling to Seattle soon, then Okinawa. This gal's gonna be on a beach with shades and a spritz. Oh yeah. Shochu showing no signs of subsiding, huh? That's fine. We can say goodbye here. Goodbyes kinda suck anyway. How about you, Yuki? I have been pondering it. In fact, since before you asked. And I'd like to come with you. Seriously? Yay! I know Hiromi has passed happily. I know I'm as close to her here as I would be there. But seeing the last spot where she walked through this world, it seems a good place to say goodbye. And it's time. I've held on to her for too long. She'll always be in my heart. But it's time I let her go. I have other futures to live for. I know that's what she would want for me. Oh, Yuki. Yuki, I'm so proud of you. I'm happy for you. Wait, did you just say that unironically? Yeah, well, Yuki's nice, okay? Leave me alone. And that way, I can say a proper goodbye to you too, Ayami. Girls trip! Girls trip. Aw, send me pictures. Of course we're gonna have a fab time. Wherever you wanna go for a last tour, Ayami, we go. Ooh, you're so gonna regret saying that. I have a list. There's Sirocco Park. They have all the Sirocco movies, but like real life. And the hot springs in Hakone. I want to go to a concert and swim with the sharks. Maybe ski in Hokkaido. That's like completely out of season. Okay, maybe not ski in Hokkaido. They've got nice flower fields though, right? Yeah. Yeah, they do. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah. Thank you. All of you. Friends? 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 Yukio Oda?
Friends!
Well, this sounds like a good time to go to bed. Yes, after drinking some water. And tomorrow, we've got a whole trip to prepare. Alright, I'm just gonna take a brief moment to plug in the phone because we're getting a little bit low on battery. You coming, girlie? You go on first. I'm gonna join you in a minute. Sure thing. Good night, Yukio Oda. Good night. Nighty-night.
Good night, ladies!
So, this is goodbye, huh?
I'm afraid so.
You won't forget me, right?
Of course not, Ayame-chan. Don't you worry, I'll carry your memory to the end of the universe.
Somehow, it doesn't sound like a metaphor when you say it. Ugh. It's weird. Part of me feels lighter, but part of me feels heavier. It's gonna be a lot easier to walk through the death door, but I'm gonna be carrying a lot more across the threshold. You know, like every memory shared, every friendship, every I love you has a weight.
I see. Does that make you feel regretful?
That's the weird thing. It doesn't. It just makes me feel more whole.
Yes. All the people whose lives you've touched are a part of you, like you are a part of them. So we keep on being, across worlds and lifetimes, little shards of souls born in the souls of others.
I think the shards I'm leaving behind will be pretty cozy after all.
I think so too.
Thanks, Yukio Oda, for everything.
Thank you, Ayame-chan. It was good to get to know you.
Yeah. Anyway, I should go. See you someday or other, huh?
Unless I see you first. Please remember in your heart our story. Erica had a great time at the Science Symposium in Seattle and couldn't wait to tell her friends at school about it. She and Kaori are making steady progress on next year's submission. Vin's been left with a lot to ponder, possibilities and questions in equal measure. But they have learned one thing for certain: giving yourself grace opens the door to the right people, to joy and to healing. I did not have enough time to read all that. Blue finally has the stability she dreamed of. Her apartment is now her perfect chill space and remote office. Vin visits often. They've officially started dating. June and Rachel's collaboration featuring the single Blue Nights has drawn a lot of attention, and a special live show was held recently. Blue's promotion seems to have played a big role in its success. The seemingly mismatched bond between Kenji and Makoto continues. Lately, they've often been looking after Kenji's son's baby together, surrounded by the laughter of family. Emi and Ash finally made it to Okinawa for their long overdue vacation, just before Ash starts his new job teaching English at Erica's school. Ayame embarked on a long trip for her last hurrah, accompanied by Fuku and Yuki. No matter what world she moves on to, Ayame will always carry their epic adventures and spirited exchanges. I did not have enough time to read all that. Yuki has finally found the strength to face a new beginning. She completed her pilgrimage to say Hiromi goodbye and returned to Tokyo at peace with her memories. Oh, come on, I did not have enough time to read that. Fuku, as ever, driven by her professional ambition, but finding the right outlet for her talents has also shown her a new path to happiness. She's become indispensable, blah blah blah. Ida-san still misses Misaki every day, but she's finding peace in Little Bubbly's uncomplicated love. Strengthened by her conversation with her daughter, she mustered blah 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 blah. I did not have enough time to read all that. Phew! Beans inventory done. I really need to get some decaf, especially now that you're trying to drink less coffee.
Yeah, I'd love to have decaf Venice someday down the line.
I'll be working on it. Anyway, thank you for all your help today.
No problem. It's a lot easier for me to exist in weather like this.
Indeed, the temperature and humidity have both come down a lot.
I love this time of year in Tokyo. It's still plenty warm, but the cooler nights are so nice. And soon, the Jingo trees will turn golden.
You better hurry up and be back by then.
I'm gonna miss you too, Yukio Oda.
Thank you for saying that. But I know you won't think of me at all, and that's how it should be. This is your first long-distance trip, after all.
I won't lie, I'm super excited. It was so kind of Hendry to invite me over. And after Erica told me so much about Seattle, I wanted to go even more.
It's a pity that Blue cannot make it this time.
Yeah, she's got too much on her plate with June. But I'm gonna write her letters, proper letters. I owe her at least one. Crazy kids. It ended up being quite the summer.
Indeed.
I hope Ayame will find peace on the other side of the threshold.
I think she will. She was able to move past what held her back, much like you're starting to do too.
Thank you for saying that, and for everything, really.
No, thank you. The cafe would be in much worse shape without your hard work.
Then I'll keep doing my best. Phew, I'm beat. I shouldn't push myself further tonight, or I'll pay for it tomorrow.
Well, done for noticing it and saying it out loud. I don't know if I'm really in a position to say that, but I'm proud of you.
Aw, Yukio Oda. That does mean a lot.
Alright, then go ahead and feel free to call it a night. I'll close the shop in a bit.
Thank you. Night-night.
How many versions of us are there across how many timelines? How many changes tell the story of us? With a coin toss, one could end up in a different place. A different moment, a different life. In all those lives, may we always find the people who make them worth living. You have now seen part of the image, but there are still many details to discover. And that is where we'll get to the bad endings and the normal endings. Maybe the secret ending as well. But we will do that in due time. For now, I'm gonna focus on the next episode, which will be, drumroll please, all the drinks. So until then, I have been your host, Jasirium, signing off. Goodbye.